Hello. Happy New Year, everybody. Welcome to 2021. I don't know why I just did this, but moving forward, like I always say about every day, I always say that today is a good day to have a good day. I mean, it's something I picked up from Sadiq on radio, and I would say the same thing for 2021. 2021 is a good year to have a good year. Happy New Year to every one of you. And I have to start off by saying a very big thank you. I need to give a quick shout out to Ire, Olua Victor, as well as Pamela. Thank you for prompting me, because I have a habit of being maybe lazy or waiting for perfection, and I end up procrastinating what I should do. So today's episode is going to be a bonus episode of Am I Dateable? Because apparently people have had their fair share of different experiences with regards to trying to date people and it not working out the way it's probably looked from the beginning. But I'm going to start off with somebody who has had excellent track record. I mean, this is like one of the most self-assured people that I know of. Well, I will start by sharing this experience of how he believes he is not among the people who have had bad dating experience.
I've never been in a position where I've been turned down by any girl whatsoever. I actually have a track record of getting every single girl I've ever wanted, so maybe I'm just the exception to the rule.
Before I go further, it would interest you to know that I use the Anchor app to produce my podcast because it is free and easy to use. So if you are thinking of podcasting, make sure you go to anchor.fm, that is anchor.fm, or just download the Anchor app. I mean, they help you produce it, distribute it, they even help you get sponsors. So what exactly are you waiting for? You know that with Through My Eyes podcast, I basically talk about different things, the way I see them, observe them, and what I think about them. And as always, I look forward to you sharing your own experience with regards to everything, and I mean everything that we discuss. So yeah, straight to sharing different people's experience with regards to dating. But I have a quick question. I mean, I don't know, it just popped into my head as I was thinking about recording this podcast. I know back in the days, I used to hear stories about the fact that if someone wants to date you or if they want to marry you, they go to like your family village, or they just go and research on your background to find out, does this one in their family, they have like madness? Are they crazy people? Are they this or that? Or for the Igbo people, some of them go to find out, is this person an Osu and all of that? Has this person done this and done that? I just wonder, do people still do things like that, like going to investigate? I'm curious. I'm really just curious. It's not really what we're talking about. So the first experience I want to share, she shared her experience, and to be honest, I don't know what I think about this. You know, I honestly don't know what I think about this. I feel like money in relationships, sometimes I don't know what to say about it. But I mean, listen and let me know what you think, of course, in the comment section.
I used to date a guy because he was too stingy. I mean, he would go out and he would just, we'll go out and he would tell me, oh babe, I'm so sorry, I don't really have much here. How would you eat now? Oh, how are we going to do this now? How are we going to do that? And he wants to date me. And I'm like, how will you be dating somebody that you can't even spend on? So imagine we just end up getting married. What are we going to do? I'll start begging for money. Not like I don't have my own money, but you're the man. I can confidently buy food for him, yeah? But a man who cannot cater for a lady or for his girl and all that, what's the point, man? What's the point?
Yeah, so that was that one. So this next experience I want to share, this kind of rubbed me off in a not so good way, because I've never really totally understood what bro code means, yeah? And I don't know if they have like a sister's code, but I don't think it's as serious as the bro code. Because in my head, I feel like bro code is an excuse for you to act irresponsible, or for you to just make excuses for why you do things that you do. I don't know, but I mean, that's just my thinking. Because I feel like, why should I have to decide not to date someone because they were in your circle of friends? Or why, I mean, this is another topic of discussion. Why the hell should my past relationship have some kind of hold over my present relationship? I don't get that. Why should I make that sacrifice for you? It doesn't mean we were in a bad place, but why do I have to move forward always thinking about my past? That's what this experience was, of course, about.
Okay, so there was this time I was dating someone, and then we broke up, and few years later, a friend of his was asking me out too, and I was just like, I can't date you because you're friends with this person. So for me, it's like I can't date anyone that is within the same circle. Like, if I dated this person, I cannot date his friend. Like, it's just going to be awkward. I know some people do then, but then I feel like it's awkward for a lot of people too, because I just won't be comfortable dating you when I've dated your friend.
Then this next one I'm about to share. Sometimes I believe people don't exactly know what they want. I mean, people have an idea, they dream about things, but I think sometimes people do not know what they want, because you hear stories about people wanting some crazy things in relationship, or people telling you like you're not good enough, or rather, no, people telling you you're too good. I don't used to understand that one. It used to do me somehow. I don't need to understand it. But these two experiences that you're about to listen to, that is what this was all about. And for the second one, I always ask these questions. We all are entitled to whatever we want in relationships, in friendship, in situationships, whatever ship we're getting into. You're entitled to saying, oh, this is what you want, this is what you don't want. But I wonder, where exactly do we draw the line with regards to, oh, we want this, we don't want this? But anyway, do listen.
There's someone was telling me, oh, that you can't be with me because I'll be too obedient and I'll be like always trying to please him in the marriage or in the relationship, that he knows that if you say something like, oh, you want pepper soup, like I'll ensure that before the end of the week I'll try to get him pepper soup. Is that not what it's supposed to be about? Like, I'm telling you something I need and it's up to you to either do it or not to do it. I don't get it.
People give me series of irrelevant excuses as to why they cannot date me. Some people say you are too serious, you are always working, you barely have time for a relationship, love, commitments, man, blah blah blah. Then some people say you're a workaholic, you're always thinking and talking about work, you barely know how to have fun. Which is crazy, because I think I know I am a very fun person. Then there are the really crazy people, the people who body shame you because they don't want to date you, or people who body shame you in a, I don't know how to put it, but how do you tell people, someone has said you don't have breasts, you don't have hips, you are not physically endowed. If I am not physically endowed, like you'd want a partner to be, then why were you considering dating me in the first place? Were you blind when you started considering dating me?
This next experience, this is going to be the last one, and I feel like this is just perfect for the last one because of his advice. He sounds like someone who doesn't really see this life. We cannot kill ourselves, and that's the truth. Let's hear what he has to say.
I think it's just normal. Everyone has a picture of what they want, what they expect and all. It has happened to me before. I dated this lady that I tried as much as possible to be open with her, or to be open to her, to let her know everything going on in my life. I think I made the mistake of telling her that my company actually owed me salary. Man, that was the end of the relationship. But any which way, it's all in the past. Life goes on. Being dateable is not a subject to what, it's not a function of what people think about you. I think it just has to do with you, yourself, and possibly getting an understanding person. My own opinion, I don't know much about relationships. I've just been into relationships for very, very freakish reasons. I don't know. But last, all of us will be alright.
And just like that last one said, last we go do alright. I mean, that is just it. Sometimes don't overthink these things. Go with your heart open. Go with your brain and your heart seeing all of these things that you do, especially with relationships. And be open, enjoy, live in the moments. I'm learning that in 2021. I'm learning to enjoy. I'm learning to live in the moments and all of that. But yes, that's about it today on the podcast. And of course, let me know what you think about any of these stories. Remember, you can send me a message or you can just comment. And of course, have yourself a fantastic 2021.